Hello, this is Nam. I wanted to start out in my little world here. Oh, let me check something first, because it's a bit jittery. I may have left reflections on. Nope. This is with, okay, jittery for other reasons then. Maybe you saw it already, but I started building out the little plot here again. And I've seen a lot of folks try and when they're in the kitchen here. I will not talk over you. When they're messing about here, they always notice the tap here and immediately try to pump up some water, but it's all disconnected. So I want to start on the plumbing of this place. Now, I'm probably not gonna put completely functional plumbing in, but I want to do a few little neat tricks, like have a water tank here, maybe a little valve to turn it on, maybe have a dead rat in the water tank, and then that will work. And I built a new place over here a while back, which is pretty haphazard. I just built it from the pieces over here. Falling silent again. Just to see if it would work. And I like how it turned out. It's a complete mess. Use the door over here from over there. And I have this little shed in here that I want to turn into a shower room at the least. So I'm probably gonna have like a little shower head here, some way to move the water off into the ditch over here. And it's probably going to be a cold water shower, because I'm thinking of just having some, I would call it a crane, but it's a spout, I don't know, you know, like on camping sites, they have those little solo little taps all around the place that water comes out of, and you can connect your hoses to that. So there's going to be hoses, valves, warm and cold shower, things that only produce cold things. Ooh. And well, we'll see where it goes. Next thing you know, I will have to implement a full fluid system as well, because people will want to catch the water in a cup, make some coffee, maybe try to extinguish the flames over here, if it all works. But first things first, we need some modeling. The trouble here is that I can't model on top of this here, because this is all too haphazard. I could look if I can find back this little wall here within blocks, but I think I'm gonna just model a well with it, so I know exactly where everything goes. So I'll jump into blocks and I will see you when I get there. So here we are in blocks. I've put the recording display behind me, so if you ever see me looking into the void here, I'm probably watching my recording time. So, new blocks. Hold trigger to create symmetrical shapes. Really? Hold on, this is new to me. Do they mean to say that if you do this, it just shapes it differently, and if you keep the trigger, it just uniformly scales them? Okay. I understand symmetrical as something else entirely, but I don't think, nope, that's not in, yeah, which is a good thing to me, because I don't like symmetry. Excuse me. Right, before I begin, I should really enable the new labs options. I want non-coplanar faces. I don't need this expanded wireframe. I don't need this. I don't need this expanded wireframe while reshaping. Don't think so. You know, let's turn it on, see what happens. Undo while multi-selecting is super. World space grid planes. I'm turning it on, I don't know why. Show dimensions, nope. And we get plumped in this new nightly environment, but I'm a sucker for the daytime one. Right. There's red dots around now. I guess that's what this does. Okay. So, shower head. Let's first implement a just a wall structure so we know more or less how big stuff is. I'm just doing this in full human size proportions. There's my floor. I think the wall was about this size. And there's a thick beam over here, more or less. Just doing this out of memory so I have something to work off of. So, exit grip mode, because we're gonna make a shower head first. I was thinking maybe giving our protagonist a nice, luxurious shower head. Though, obviously, there's a dearth of water always around the place. And this is the most exciting option of new blocks to me. Normally, if you would reshape a shape like this, it would put subdivisions. I can show you. If you would remodel a shape like this, it would put in subdivisions automatically, which meant you can't extrude this face anymore as a whole, but they now allow for non-coplanar faces, so that's excellent. Oh, undo only works if I'm in this mode, okay? I don't like, by the way, the somewhat yellowish tint that this world is now shining. I don't know if you can see on YouTube, but things are a bit yellowish, a bit pinkish yellowish. But we'll get used to it. It feels summery, which is a nice thing, I guess. So, shower head, and oh yeah, another crazy important thing they added, which I'm sure I'm gonna abuse way too much, is this year. Keep it pressed, and we have loop cut. Woohoo! Trouble is now that I can't pick up this loop cut simply. So I'm gonna start over and just do the thing by hand. So I want a nice body shape on top here. Nice luxurious shower head, sure. Okay, you know my stance on reference material, right? I don't use it, well, rarely use it. So I'm just gonna invent my own shower here. Like guess so. I guess we need some kind of mechanism over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Connect it up. Connect it up. Oh, that's so wrong. No. I want to select the little QB thing here. Please. Thank you. this is idiotically big. So need some kind of hand grip. Let me give it a little shape here first. So, and go like this. I go out straight. I do a final bit here. Then finished off with the nice 5-side. Go. I like making up these things so much. Ooh. Okay, my central heating here is going into overdrive. I hope it doesn't get picked up by the mic. It's quite an annoying tone. Doesn't seem that way. Please bear with me. Let's do this one a little bigger. Double was this one, yes. Okay. Now, of course, this being a shower head, it will need a few holes. Let's see how small I can make them. That should be quite small enough, right? Maybe just make them a little bigger to be on the safe side. There we go. Oh, this is such illegal way to model this kind of things. I love it. Guys, never model like this, because it's hell for the engine, but please allow me to. There we go. That's a shower head. It's maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just too chaotic and it's too playful, guys. We are gonna move it all away. Go away. Thank you. Let's see if we can do something like okay, we can model that over here. Just make some type of ring structure. Go over there then, and I extrude you inwards, and I extrude you outwards again. And maybe then have something. Snapping works, even with shapes like this. It's amazing. But we don't want snapping. So I guess this is a bit nicer, yeah? I don't know. Do we stick to the other subdivisions like so? Yeah, that could work. I guess the underside is sticking out too much, right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, this is a bit of a problem. So it keeps showing the mesh when I'm in this mode. There. Although I like it when it keeps displaying the mesh when I pull things. And it does that as well if I... No. Okay. Then I'm just going to turn this off. And then it only shows when I get close to it. Much better. Okay, so... Oh! I thought I grouped you. Okay, there we go. Okay, it is a bit luxurious. It might be a bit too luxurious. Too big to hold even. Good thing I didn't add the little black dots there. Do I add dots here? I think I should. I think it doesn't look enough like a shower head when I don't. So, zoom in, go for black. And now Just put them in like this. This might work. Oh. And and there. And there. I'm a bit shaky. I either need more coffee or had too much. We'll never know. Cool. This looks better, right? Yeah, this looks a bit like a shower head. That's just because of the regularity of it, I think. So if I now put like a hole over here and a hole over here, and I'll repeat that as well. Okay. I might be breathing a bit heavily. I'm sorry. There we go. Super luxurious massage shower head. Love it. There we go. We shall now group you. Okay, there we go. Honestly, it still looks a bit tiny. Oh, this is idiotically huge. Okay, I shouldn't touch the scaling on this one anymore, because Lux is giving me trouble when I scale it up and then try to scale it down. Yeah, I won't allow me. So let's just keep it like so. Now, on the wall in the shed, there's all these like cross beams and stuff, so I can't really reliably attach this to the wall without supplying it with something like its own little bit of wood. You know, distance is maybe a bit much. My idea was to maybe put something like that in place. Now, is it more or less the same depth as the thing over here, which could be important for later? Yeah, I actually thought this one out a little bit before I began. It's a miracle. Now we need some, we can do square nuts and bolts to keep the thing in place. So there's a huge nut, or is it the bolt? This is the bolt, right? This is the bolt, yeah. Okay, keep you over there. Just add some thickness to it. This is going to be hard to select in its entirety, but it doesn't matter. We can do it another way. I do want to have this one be crooked, because it simply needs to be that way, right? Let me check the time. Oh, already 15 minutes in. I wonder if this will last. So, like, there's a few bolts keeping this piece of wood in place here. Attached at this side with the head of the bolts. Oh, excuse me. I hope this all fits in my world, but it should. I could keep it as separate elements, maybe. Now I'm not seeing it. It might be a bit weird that they're all angling upwards, so let me fix that. Let's just try and keep them a bit straight. and maybe even use more like suggestion that they been there a while and that they sacked away. Sacked away? Sure, sure. Language wizard. This is good. There we go. Now, wing nuts, right? Because let's see. Is this too much? It's a bit much. Oh, ooh, I'm at the edge of the snapping distance here. So I probably can't scale this one down. Oh, I can. Wonderful. Make it dark. Yeah, sure. Wing nut. I might want to sink those in a little further. And of course, one wing nut is missing. I should really put that somewhere else in the property just so people can find it without ever being able to attach it over here, but just because it's nice. So that's attached. Good. Now I have to think about what to group, because I might want to displace this a bit. You know what? I don't care. I will group it all. I'll do that in Cinema 4D if it's necessary at all. So these are to be grouped. There we go. One thing I'm realizing, I'm probably gonna run this through a few scripts that separate out the colors into vertex colors. I can also do that in Cinema 4D, but if that's the case, I can use... I'm sorry, I'm looking up because I'm thinking about what's smart. The thing with how I usually work is that there's a lot of materials, so every color is its own material, and I want to start preventing that as much as possible, so I'm consolidating everything into a single palette texture or vertex colors. But then you need at least a different material or a smart secondary map, which is a problem with vertex colors, but a smart secondary map to denote which spots are shiny, which spots are metallic. You know what, I should do that bit also in Cinema 4D. So we'll just group up this baby here. There we go. Okay, the idea I had was, let me check, I think that could go a little higher, perhaps, yeah. Move it with grip mode, so it doesn't start. That seems fine. The idea I had was to make one of those vertical bars you sometimes find. Well, I have one in my shower that allows you to adjust the height of your shower head. And oops, excuse me. Oh, I should save. I forget saving. Here we go. Okay, so this bit is attached over here. I was talking about vertical things, and I'm distracted by this cube being so friggin' ugly. There we go. So, one of those vertical bars that the shower is attached to, and that you can adjust the height of. So I'm just gonna construct that Let me see. I want this here. I want it a bit thicker. Yes. And I want to take that piece and move them over here. My usual trick. It's a bit weird still, but you'll get there. Eventually. Right. Oh, I'm using this color. That's not good. There we go. Usually use these three colors for metally things, and this for more the papery stuff. So, just so you know. Of course, when we put in screws all over the place, because it's such fun to do. There we go, yeah, getting there, we're getting there. So this goes over here. We will want to group this whole thing there. And let's just copy it over. Why am I mirroring it? I don't need to mirror it. Should more or less be straight up now. Yeah, straight up enough. And I just hope that it fits into my little world. Let's make it happen. Savey, savey. Yes. With, this one. That should be good. Should be good. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Right. Excellent. Okay. Now, a little more quickly, because I'm already 23 minutes in, and I haven't even started on the hoses yet. We're 5 side? Yeah, we're 5 side. So there should be something like here. There should be some shape. Here. This is where the shower head can go into. Let's move for that part. For that part, just like a little black thing. Right. This all connects to the shower head. I will have to remind myself to move these in unison always. And at a certain moment, never touch them again. And that's the moment when the hosing is in place. Oh, right. I still need some kind of what's the bit with the valves that you regulate your water with? Is that the taps, or is this the tap? I don't know. I will add a little thing over here. You can screw about with to adjust some angle somewhere, or maybe just attaching it to the vertical pole. Okay. Neat. Still recording? Yeah. Cool. 25 minutes now. So, let me quickly try and make some sort of tap bit. I'm just gonna call it a tap bit. Please stop me. There. That's a bit tiny. So there. It's a bit crooked. So there. No, I think now we can use some wonderful. Oh. Okay, that went horribly wrong. What happened there? I wanna loop cut this, but I'm not allowed to. I think the shape is too difficult for the loop cut. Maybe if I do it like so. Now he just finds 2 for the loop cut. Do I need... that's fine. I'll just adjust, because loop cuts only work reliably if they're only dealing with squares or quads. So this should really work. Yeah, see. And I just want this here so I can make it a bit like so. I don't know why. Just thought I'd needed it a little bit. Like so. Just a tiny bit of roundness to the thing. I'm not sure, but oh well. Let's just go with it. Let me clean it up a little. So, how many sides are we going to use for the actual valves? I guess 5. 5 sides. There. Let's see. In case you hadn't noticed yet, I'm putting this one on its side. Usually you have tap arrangements like this with cold water and a bit of warm water over here. I can just model it like this right now. Let me use pink because it could be faded. And faded blue for this one. It's a bit too candy, I think. Yeah, that's way too candy. Let's just use normal blue. Well, nope. Normal red here. So I can always change it later. So that's the taps. We will want to have a little connection thing here, because, well, we simply need it. Simple as that. Like so. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Okay, and I want to attach the hose over here, I guess. Going like this way. I'll do the hose later. And have another connection part over here. Ooh, I'm getting a bit of frame leg spikes, right? Let's imagine that there are also 2 connections to the water mains in the back here. I will also connect these 2 only later, but there should be one for cold, one for warm water, and then we'll just connect both to the cold water supply. We won't have a boiler or anything here. Oh, maybe, but we don't know yet. Let me see. I should group this. I should group this. I should group the whole freaking other thing like so. Okay, yes. Excuse me. Actually, no, this is fine. Sorry. And we attach stuff like this 2 bowls. Oh, select it all with like those big thing that cover up all the screws you're using. Hello? Yes, you can go there, and I'll just move you back inwards a bit. Like so. And let's do some brownish stuff over here for the actual screwy bit. I think that might be a bit too thick. so. Dirty blackness on the connection point here. I will want to do that more delicately. There we go. Yes. That's better. Okay. Propagate. Oh, I'm still in grid mode, but I'll just turn it 90 degrees. It will look different enough, I'm sure. There we go, and I think the thickness of these is enough to also give me a bit of playroom once in world. So I can push it into the wall some more if it's necessary. Okay, so could also attach it to a bit of wood, maybe. Maybe that should be nice. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. I want to connect you and then pick the whole thing up and put you on the wall like so. There we go. So then, come on. Or maybe, oh, should I just group this? Maybe here. Makes it look a bit more hobbled together, which you might have figured out I like. So, there we go. What I'm gonna do next, because I'm running late already, this has been 30 minutes of modeling and another 5 or 6 for the introduction. I'm gonna make this hose here, make these connections here, and then, oh, wait a minute, let's see here, you can stop. I see here, I place for another valve, and let's use this as a connection there. Much better. Okay, this should be in the group. Oh, that's a good question. Should we allow players to lower and heighten this? No, we should not, because that will mean I have to wait, bone up, how do you say, put joints into the holes here, so we won't do that. So this is a group, and so you know what, I'm gonna group it with this. Nope, no. This is a group, and this here. Why are you selecting the whole shower head? Come on, I just want that piece. Yes, cool. This should definitely be a loose element. This is a loose element, but I can't connect this to here. This should definitely be a loose element. This we will remove. This is loose, this is loose, this is loose. And I shall use a loose element for the hose. This will be a bit hard to get right in one go. So I probably use my little duct tape trick. Ooh, I think this might be a bit too thin for the hose. Let me see what happens. The duct tape trick is nothing more than, as soon as I'm somewhere that I think, okay, this is a shape I can spoil by going any further, I just finish it, do the rest separately, and duct tape it together. This is way too thick for the hose, right? Yeah, you can't do that. So this might be too thin for the hose then. Let me just checking the thickness. I don't know. It's a bit thin, but one step thicker and we go like so. Maybe if we go one shape. Yeah, but that's silly. You could sooner go for this. See, this square cross section makes it look a little thinner. No, it actually makes it look thicker. Okay. I'm gonna use this bit. Well, not that bit, but that size. And now I forgot what the size was. This is the thick one, so we're using this one. Okay, here we go. I should watch not to veer too closely to the wall. And now I'm thinking how I want to finish it. You know what? I'm starting at this end. It should be better. I don't know if you have a shower like this, but because of the hoses of these things being so sturdy and stiff, they tend to stick out over here and be an annoying nuisance whenever you're showering, because they stick into your bum. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna. There we go. That looks okay, but I don't like this part. So I should do like a loop-de-loop, I guess. Pull it forward a little. That's too bad. But I can fix this. Over here. Oh! Come here. Come here, you. There we go. And since the bug of the pulleys that are inside is still there, I can just pick up my cross sections and move them about that way. Which is a little nice, but shouldn't really be an issue. So, yeah, that's more like it. The end looks a bit odd here. That's because... Okay, better. And then, well, you practically don't see that this is connected like so, but I'm gonna patch it up anyway, because I like it. I just like doing it. This might be a bit thick, but let's see. And extrude you over here. Okay. And to complete the suggestion of that it was taped up, I'll just put a little bit of loose tape in here. Pieces like this often lead to trouble with the inside faces being existed. But I realized with the new tools we can fix those faces while we're modeling in blocks. It's easy to fix them afterwards, really. But if you really don't like them, you can use the new element eraser, which lets you erase like edges and faces and I think even points. Yeah. And we look up the face here. The problem here with this is though that it's hard to hit the face. Okay, so that's what happens when you delete a face. Let me try again. Yeah, that's not deleting faces. Well, it's the only way to delete faces. But it also means that we can't fix the internal polygons with Blocks Tools itself. I have to do that afterwards, if they get in the way, because they're not that annoying. At least as long as you keep the low poly style, because you don't have things like feng shading going over the edges here, and you don't have trouble with those inside edges at all. So, all tapped up. I may... I'm thinking I could, for, let's see, for these connections here, have separate hoses, but I thought maybe I could also use hoses that are connected together. So it's immediately apparent that you will never get nice warm water in this shower. But then it might turn out to be a nice, like, puzzle or something. Well, I don't want to really do puzzles in the world, but when I decide I do wanna, I will have something to work with. I'll just lead this one into the ground and put some muck around the connection points. So I mean, like, have the two hoses here connected by some sort of plasticky contraption. You probably have things like this for hoses, right? Something like that. Maybe with a little plastic red, gray, dark gray plastic fluffy thing on it. Another nutty thing here. Does that work? I have these in my kitchen lab in the caravan, so why not use them here, right? And then you can still just do a puzzle with that, I guess. Wow. If it's worth a puzzle, I could always just redo the thing. What I'm gonna do is do this piece over with a green, because I think it would be a nice idea to suggest that this is more of like just a garden hose. Right, I'm gonna make a connection thing there. And I'm gonna suggest it will lead through the wall by putting in like a subtle bend here. And I'm actually going through the wall. I don't know if that's smart. I thought I might wanna scale it up so that it's obvious that it goes through the floor. Ah, what the heck. It doesn't matter. I can fix that in post. I can also just pull these things and maybe these things a bit this way, right? Yes. This works, sure. Cool. There we go. There we go. There's our excuse me, our little garden hose thing. Now, if I remember correctly, there's are like these coppery things that you can stick into a garden hose to connect them with the spouts of this world. Let's see what happens. I do it like so. Whoa, what's this? Oh, it's the snapping thing, maybe. Okay, well, let's go now. It's quite interesting. What happened there? Yeah, it's like snapping. Okay, it's showing me that it figured out the shape, I guess. Then allow me to press a button to snap. Well, little do you know me, I don't need snapping. There. And then, because I'm a sucker for it, I will put like volume blockers inside there, so you can't actually look through it. Those 3 people that try will think I'm a genius for it. There we go. So, and I've seen like garden hoses like this with extra tape to secure it all here, so I'm just gonna do this and can remove the little volume blocker in there. Nah, it stays, it will stay. It's genius. Let's see, so we go like so. In this case, we will want to edge over here. Yes, and then you can move you over here. Maybe move you over here. So, put another one just straight through it, and that's my taping. And again, it's getting a little boring almost, but we need a bit of tape sticking out here, of course. How else would you see that this is tape? Come on, we need this. And try and stretch it out a little. Okay, this could work as well. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, let's bike. There we go. That's my taping. Cool. Okay, let me just finish this up. A bit of brownish purpleness over here. What I also might want to do is rest the thing up a little. So let's put something over here. Make it, give it a loop selection, and then reshape like so. Maybe so. You'll see what I'm doing in a moment. I like adding texture to my meshes, but just intersecting polygons through it. It's not strictly texture, so to say, but it gives it a bit of naturality. I don't know. See, that's just a splotch. I like my splotches. Okay, now grouping. I think I covered the grouping over here. This is not grouped. I will group this. Oh, that's nicely grouped. Okay, so I'm gonna group this and this and this. Yes, I'm gonna group this whole thing here. Yeah, you can clearly see the wrong polygons now. Group. I'm sure I left some. Well, that's something I left out. This, and I think I should also touch these two and group. Then I am complete. So I'm gonna cut the capture out here because I finished the shower. I'm gonna do some more work in the next capture, I guess, but this is already way too long. See, 50 minutes, almost an hour in total. So this will do. Thanks for watching. I'll see you when I start making little spouts to go all over the place. Bye bye.